Unlike testosterone or any other exogenous androgens that you're going to be deploying, insulin is not going to have benefits in super physiological amounts. Insulin, the holy grail of bodybuilding, or is it? So a lot of people look at insulin and GH as kind of those high-level advanced compounds to add in to kind of take you from, intermediate to advanced, take you to that next level of physique development. But particularly insulin, very, very misunderstood in terms of what its uses are and when to deploy it. Important thing to note here is that unlike testosterone or any other exogenous androgens that you're going to be deploying, insulin is not going to have benefits in super physiological amounts. So in a sense, if you're in a fat loss phase, if you're in a maintenance phase and blood sugar levels and nutrient partitioning is already optimal, you are going to have no benefit in terms of deploying insulin whatsoever. However, as you move into a building phase, particularly within the context of an enhanced competitor, food volume and calories are accruing, training volume and intensity is accruing, exogenous androgens are accruing over time. This does set up an environment whereby systemic inflammation can be increasing, and thus it can predispose you towards being insulin resistant, or at least having a metabolic profile of somebody who is similar to somebody who is insulin resistant. So the deployment of insulin is ready to come in to manage those markers of health, decrease that systemic level of inflammation, and improve nutrient partitioning, not only so that we are maintaining better markers of health from a cardiovascular perspective, but also so that we can maintain good levels of body composition through the course of a push-up phase or a massing phase. One of the other things that I think is really, really important is if we keep insulin sensitivity and nutrient partitioning in a good, productive place throughout the entirety of your off-season, once we then run through a transition phase and then into a fat loss phase or into a contest prep, you can generally start getting results a lot faster straight out the gate. Whereas if you allow those markers of insulin sensitivity to get out of hand and stray too far from the norm, generally there is a longer period of time of adaptation before you can start seeing good progress in your fat loss phase and contest prep.